This is Ariana Cherry, and this is a sneak peek of A Normal Kind of Love. A Normal Kind of Love is poetry, storytelling, and performance art. Except the storytelling in this presentation, it's a true story. It's my true story. And now, A Normal Kind of Love. For so many years, I lived in darkness. Darkness from reality and the truth. Outside, the doors of my home were my own personal stage. I played a character in my own life. I learned how to laugh, even when I was hurting. I learned how to smile, even when I was sad. I learned to lie. I became an expert on how to be the biggest farce that I could be. But once I got home, behind those doors, reality, it became real. I took off my mask, and so did he. Nobody was watching the play now. I learned how to carefully walk through his kingdom. He was the king of pain. With echoes of the haunted whispering in the breeze, I found myself hanging low, down on my knees, kneeling to a king who held the key to my prison, not allowing me to be free. In his dark chamber he sat, ruler of his throne, with a voice louder than thunder and a heart of stone. Down and low of those lonely nights, I approached such a putrid chamber, only to be struck down by blinding lightning. An ancient clock refused to tick to my time. I crawled away on my quest, looking to feed my raging hunger. King of pain and darkness he did reign, pulling the plug to my stars, while in shackles I watched from horror from afar. My soul hungry for life, and my heart only half beating, as the king sliced it with his pointed knife. King of pain, thief of souls, but deep down he feared losing control. On my knees, I refused to bow. I did not worship or foresee him holier than thou. King of pain, from me he had nothing to gain. His horrific laugh, such a hideous cackle, the echoes dug deep into my spirit. As my swelling anger broke from the shackles, tainted chamber, from the darkened halls I took flight. King of pain, such a coward, his subservient took instead his fight. Bow down, O lowly captive princess, for his grace is not complete with you yet. And with a thunderous scream, I did project. The king had no use, I did reject the pull of my imprisoning chains. The king of pain, from me, he had nothing to gain. So out of his horrific palace, I did soar, soared into the skies, with my broken wings, to explore a world unknown. I've been stripped of everything I used to know, left naked, vulnerable, and my skin unsewn. On display for everyone to see, but through that window, it isn't who I appear to be. They've taken my insides and turned them outside in. My soul, they tugged and tugged, but it just wouldn't give. My spirit, they fought. Again, another losing battle. They just couldn't win, but they've tattered and torn my skin, stamped me with their sins. Bruised, chained, left alone. They couldn't see all the good I've done. I just didn't fit their name. They tried my unbreakable heart, pulled and pinned, trying to rip it apart. But again, it was too tough. So again, they left me for none. What was it that I could give? They've declothed and left me for sin. And now I'm here on display, naked and vulnerable, for all of them to shame. I won't let them see me weep. I won't let them call me by name. I'll hold on to my heart and sing through my soul and love thyself. Because even with no name, with my spirit, I am whole. I have been hurting for so long. You were blind to see what you did was wrong. My tears slid one by one, but you never once apologized for what you've done. I thought every love was meant to last, but at that moment, all of my dreams and fairy tales faded away fast. You taught me that love meant pain. I had nowhere else to go, and nothing else to gain. You beat my soul, and you tortured my spirit. Your kind of love eventually took its toll. After years of hiding, years of fighting, my tired eyes awoke, and the pieces of my heart realized that they were broke. My spirit and soul united, no longer torn apart. The moment that I finally became free, the moment that I finally found me. And I realized that this painful love could never ever be. And I walked away because I didn't want to know how this fairy tale would end if I were to stay.